This morning, we're just going to do a quick interview with one of the companies that I follow that, of course, was a presenter here at the Metal Investors Forum. That's Roughrider Uranium. And the first question I'm going to ask Alex, one of the directors, is, although it's Roughrider Uranium, the story is about a little more than uranium now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we just put out an announcement last week announcing that we've entered into an agreement to acquire 100% interest of the Iron Butte oxide gold project in northern Nevada.
Now, I mean, you do, of course, have a lot of shareholders who bought it because it's a uranium deal. A lot of them are familiar with Genesis, the large project you got in the Athabasca. Is that gone now?
No, we still think that the project's very exciting and highly prospective for uranium exploration. In fact, we raised $300,000 in December, and that's earmarked for the project for the first 50% earn-in. And
this new gold project, I mean, you know, you've got it's a historic resource, I guess, an oxide resource of what, 300,000, something along those lines. Now, is that it? I mean, do you think you can make it bigger? Is it going to be relatively simple for you to grow it, do you think? Yeah,
so we got an enormous data package from the vendor who's a geologist. It's about 40 gigs of data. So we're still going through that right now, but from what we can see right now, the existing historical resource at the Red Ridge and North Zone seems to be lots of potential for some very modest drilling that could add ounces.
And how about, you know, sort of blue sky? I mean, you can grow these Red Ridge and North. Is there anything else on the project? Are you guys seeing targets that they maybe think other people ignored?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a 720 hectare property, and there hasn't been a whole lot of drilling or systematic exploration. So we're still going through the data, but it looks like if we did just a modest soil sampling, mapping, and some geophysics, we can come up with some fairly attractive drill targets. And if we're going to mobilize the drills anyways to drill at the main mineralized area, might as well test some other targets as well.
Makes sense to me. I like to swing for the fences.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, permitting, I mean, obviously anywhere in the world, really, but, you know, Western U.S., you know, there are areas that are slower, ones that are better. What's your sense of the permitting situation when it comes to getting drill permits, that sort of stuff?
Yeah, we don't anticipate any problems. I mean, we're in Nevada. We're right near the Battle Mountain Eureka Trend. So there's a history of exploration and drilling. Our property itself, Iron Butte, is managed by BLM.
Okay.
And it has surface disturbances already. There's a road cut and there's been drilling. So we don't anticipate any problems.
And have you got any kind of sense of maybe what your timelines are? When can people look forward to starting to see news flow on these gold assets?
Well, we're going to try and get our guys mobilized right away, start looking at the data, get on the property, and start defining what kind of work we're going to do there.
Okay, and at the same time, sometime later this year, you'll have more news on Genesis as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And so and I believe that gets you to 50%, right? The next program you're
Kivalik's the operator, and they've sort of given us their timeline and projections there, but we'll get to our 50% by the end of this year.
Okay, well, there you go. Monetary metal that glows in the dark. Sounds like a good combination. I'm looking forward to see results on both these properties.
Great.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.